Yep. And it absolutely downpoured. It's like a mini typhoon. Safe to say that if we resume, we're gonna be onto the wet tires. So, and hopefully the lightning stays away. The wet tires are on. The sun is starting to come out, so this might be an interesting race, honestly. They're running this race and then we're next, so there might be a slight dry line that appears. We'll see.
Heading into this race, I didn't really know what to expect at all. First time driving on the rain tires. The rain is still falling at this point, and we made a couple of changes to the kart. So we have Ray in front of us, P1. This is the sprint race, so wherever you finish in this race will give you your position for the main race. I'm P2, I drive straight onto the rubber. Daiki goes down the inside. And this is all kind of new territory for us. We're all just trying to find the grip in the track. Ray stays on the inside, Daiki locks up, goes super deep. I find grip on the inside, and we're all just kind of jockeying for position at this point. Ray does a super sick drift. He's staying onto the rubber. I'm inside, where I feel like most of the grip is at. That might be the faster line. I'm not really sure, but as you can see, this track is just super slick in the wet. We experiment with a little crossover there, turning and waiting. Can't really find any grip. I leave the inside really open there, but there's not much grip there, so we get a cutback on Ray. Very good drive out of turn 6. I'm just driving straight onto the rubber. Not the ideal line, as I'm just struggling for grip. And turn 4, we kind of take this line going forward throughout the race. It might be the faster line. It felt faster to me. I let Ray take turn 6 as, yeah, we can't get the switch back. Yet again, we just go down the inside on turn 1 and keep it super smooth. Now from this point on, we managed to stay in first place for the sprint, which gives us pole position for the main race. So P1.
All right, so we got pole position for the final race since we took the win in the sprint, because the sprint determines your race position. The sun came out. They ran a couple of races. We're still on the wet tires, so let's go.
So right here, we are doing the warm-up laps, and the track is still in a kind of weird condition. We're also still on the wet tires, and I end up kind of having a little embarrassing moment here on the last warm-up lap. We kind of drive all over the rubber and spin the kart. No damages. All we did was just kind of move the tire barrier a little bit, and there's no punishment for this. I'm kind of glad that I spun out here and, you know, not in the race. That kind of showed me exactly how much grip there was. I'll rewind it and then we can see where I lost it and why I lost it. Now I feel like the abrupt lift and the steering input is what caused me to lose the kart, as well as being halfway on the rubber while turn 1 is still wet. Like 4, 5, and 6, they're really not wet. They're pretty dry, so this is just something to take in consideration whenever the race actually starts. So I feel like it's a good thing that I lost there. Okay, race time. Here we are setting the pace for the rest of the pack. I feel like it's a kind of slow pace, but we kind of switch up the starts from the last couple of races. Everybody was going a little bit early on, but that's okay. I kind of wait for the yellow line. We get a beautiful jump, stay towards the inside, and at this point I'm just hoping that the people behind me are fighting. Daiki, although he claims he's pretty crazy, he did not send it down the inside on turn 4, thankfully. I didn't really look over my shoulder that much. Just kept focusing on the stuff in front of me so I don't pull a warm-up lap spin again. Now you can see in comparison to the sprint race, the sun is shining, so we could expect the track to dry up a lot faster, and maybe the wet tires will feel pretty fast. And throughout this race, not really much happens. I feel like the people behind me were indeed fighting, which was just losing them time. I didn't really have to worry about anybody around me. As I kind of peek right there, I see Daiki probably 5-6 carts behind me. Seeing that tells me that whatever I'm doing is working, so I'm just going to keep the same line, keep my head down, and keep it smooth for the rest of the race. That is a win. It was a pretty comfortable win. I enjoyed it a lot for being on the wet tires the first couple of races. It didn't really feel that weird, so that's a dub.
Well, I think that's the first win. Second race so far. I don't know what else to say. The conditions were super weird. Turn 1 was ice. Turn 4 had loads of grip. Turn 5 had loads of grip. Pretty much the rest of the track had loads of grip, apart from 6's exit. But yeah, felt good. Super happy I was able to like kind of pull away from everybody. First experience on the wet tires. Felt good. I tapped into one of these. If you know, you know. But it's kind of like Vicks Vapor Rub, but I'm not sponsored by these people. This is like made in Thailand. But yeah, first dub of my IRL career, I guess. No, but so Ray wins first race. Leo won both.
Leo won both.
He won both of his races, and I won the last race. So, what do you have to say? What do you have to say, Leo, to the camera?
난이 하나씩 인터뷰는 또
She's champion. So happy.
Yeah.
Really happy. めっちゃ嬉しいです。
それだけ。
だって嬉しいしかない。
Good job, everybody.
There's a team manager right there.
The team manager, the strategist, the team manager.
Hey, wait, no, put it on you, man. Fucking first race, first win.
Second race.
Oh yeah, second race,
No.
first win. It took me like 2 years.
Yeah,
How'd it feel, man?
it was good. The conditions were super weird.
Yeah.
Because turn 1 was ice. Going into turn 1, I almost crashed probably 4 times. But I think the drifting, you were probably right. The drift experience is, yeah.
Yeah, for me, I took the alternate route. I took the inside for the grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started doing that too. Yeah.
Good job, man. Seriously.
Thank you. Here's to many more.
Ikejima.
Okinawa. We're gonna defend Okinawa in January.
Come and watch.
January 19th. So, yep, this music's gonna give me copyright strikes, so until next time.
And that next time will probably be next month in January at Ikejima. With yesterday being Thanksgiving, I want to give a huge thanks to the Kukuru staff being super nice and very helpful with everything. It can be a little bit more difficult trying to get into the flow of things whenever you can't really speak the language very well. As well as putting together a pretty good event. I thought it was planned out pretty well, and they adapted to the kind of the situation we were in with working around the weather, you know, even providing lunch for us, which I thought was pretty nice, as well as the prize ceremonies after the race. It was very enjoyable, and overall just a really good time, and I'm glad everybody was able to get together after that. But they're very understanding. Thank you for Ray for finally getting me into a go-kart. And yeah, I think it was a very good way to end my, well, yeah, first and only race of the year, as we will pick up January 19th, Ikejima, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys watching there. And take it easy. Thanks for watching.